Today, schools across Wisconsin got their report cards from the Department of Public Instruction.
In those report cards, there's data from multiple school years, which gives an accountability score for each Wisconsin school district. Arman Rahman breaks down the numbers for us.
Charlotte and Eric, the report card is split into 4 categories. Achievement or actual test scores are lower than before the pandemic, but growth from the 2021 to 2022 school year weighs heavier on the district's overall grade. Statewide, 94% of school districts either met, exceeded, or significantly exceeded expectations. Now, you may look at Madison's overall score as 68.3 and think that's closer to a D or an F, but DPI officials say look deeper.
I wouldn't advise looking at a number that could be stamped on it to be the holistic understanding.
When you look at growth, Madison Metropolitan School District saw higher standardized test scores in English Language Arts or ELA and math than most of the state. MMSD Interim Superintendent Lisa Quistad said in a statement that they're, quote, continuing to see gains in the academic outcome of students. Janesville had lower test scores in their report cards, but the superintendent there says their new math and ELA curriculum have already increased district scores and, quote, have yet to reveal their full potential. But the DPI leaders say school communities should look past the numbers at the actions that need to be taken.
The difference between getting a paperback from a teacher that says 78 on it and getting a paperback from a teacher that says 78 and then actually gives you advice on how to make it better.
A big piece of advice they have is to improve what they call chronic absenteeism, the amount of students who miss more than 10% of school days.
We know that there are so many barriers and challenges that our students are facing that we can't address in the classroom unless we get them into the classroom.
DPI officials said a big part of that is making sure students feel like they belong in school with policies and mental health care and addressing staffing shortages.
And staffing challenges can contribute to absenteeism because it's in respect to the disruptions in relationships between students and adults.
The DPI says this is the first report card that does not include test scores from before the pandemic because they want to continue looking forward.